Okay, so let's get to the visualization. You can do this with your eyes closed or open, but begin to notice that you're already breathing. It's happening. It's the miracle of life. You're already breathing. And for a moment, you don't even need to breathe in any particular way. Just let yourself be breathed. And as you notice your in-breath and out-breath, there is a quality of expansion that happens when you breathe in. Again, it's totally natural. It's already happening. And you can sense that expansion around your physical lungs. And when you breathe out, you can sense that expansion dissolving. So if you were to do this practice in real life, you might simply bring your attention to your breath, and for 1 or 2 breaths, sense that quality of expansion as you breathe in around the lungs and the heart, and sense the softening, the dissolution of that expansion as you breathe out. And for another breath or 2, imagine that you could actually breathe right into the center of your chest, almost as if your nostrils were on your chest or over your heart. And you could breathe in and sense that quality of expansion deepen, as if the breath were nourishing or strengthening your heart. And then you sense the breath almost as an offering from your heart, exhaling from the lungs through the heart and out of the body. And again, I'm taking way more time explaining this than you actually need to do it when you're practicing it, because once you sense the image, you can do it in a second. There is this quality, this feeling state when you begin to imagine the breath moving in and literally expanding the heart like it expands the lungs. It just gives you this feeling of connecting to your heart and connecting to the reserves that can sustain you. And so you do that for a couple of breaths, and then you imagine or bring to mind something that you draw strength from or that inspires you. For some people, this is going to be a religious aspect or faith. For others, it's their deepest motivation for practicing in medicine or healthcare, remembering their big why, their purpose. For some people, it might be bringing to mind a specific individual, thinking about their kids or thinking about the patient they're about to interact with. Or it could be thinking about the community that supports them. It's anything that brings to you a sense of strength or inspiration or positive motivation. And you actually imagine breathing it into your heart. Again, this idea of strengthening and nourishing your heart. And as you breathe out, imagine sending that intention or that motivation into the space around you, into the world around you. So you're connecting to your compassionate strength and motivation. And as you exhale, you allow yourself to imagine sending it into the world, taking in for yourself and sending out as an offering, that thing that gives you strength or your own motivation or your own compassionate energy.